E komo mai. Welcome, friends. Today we're back in Waikiki and we're slowing things down a little. We're taking you with us through the international marketplace to check out a couple of beautiful dining spots with amazing food, cozy ambiance, and a few surprises that we didn't see coming. We'd love it if you tap that thumbs up button, subscribe, and comment below to let us know which spot you'd try first. It's what allows us to keep bringing lots more Hawaii life your way. We're so happy you're here with us. Let's get started. We're here on the third floor where most of the restaurants are located, and first up is 1849 Eating House by Roy's. So they have a pretty diverse menu, as you can see. This is their brunch menu. The mimosas on there right away. And then they have a keiki menu, 12 and under, very helpful to see. The prefix for a child is $19. They have some mocktails and soft drinks. Looks like those are $10. Then on Aloha Hour from 4 to 5, excluding holidays. At the bar, you could do it from 4 to 6 or 8 to 9. That's good to know that there's a later one. They have a non-alcoholic drink, a mocktail for $6, craft cocktails $8, including their Hawaiian martini, which is a pretty popular Roy's thing. Small plates for $10, wine, and their Pau Hana collection, which is kind of like an appetizer sampler for $45. And then their burger and beer is a pretty good special as well for $30. So let's go ahead and take you in here. A couple years back, we would come here all the time just for really casual, random little date nights. The staff was always super, super nice in here. Food's pretty consistent. It's a nice restaurant, nice and quiet. And because it's outdoors, you've got that beautiful open air feel. While some places bring you bread, here at 1849 House, they brought us some edamame as a starter, and it looks like it has a little bit of garlic seasoning, which is my favorite way to eat it. So this is such a great time to come at this Pau Hana time. We're here again. It's about 4:30, and it's nice and quiet and so relaxing. So the story of 1849 House, or Eating House 1849, pays homage to Hawaii's vibrant culinary heritage. So really nice. It brings a tradition of bringing people together through the universal language of food. There are a lot of nice local specialties. There's something for everyone, whether you want a non-alcoholic drink or you would like something that is like a craft cocktail using local spirits. Of course, the food, if you like Roy's, you're gonna love the food here because there's a lot of the same things like the Mongolian baby back ribs and chicken spring rolls, a lot of very familiar Roy's classics. And again, they have some additional ones on here too, like the build your own fish and the prefix menu.
Happy hour, they have several different cocktails. This is their Hawaiian martini. It's a Maui Gold pineapple, Kaloa coconut rum, and vanilla vodka. And they garnish it with a nice big slice of that Maui Gold pineapple. Now, this isn't important to a lot of people, but a nice touch is they actually chill the glass that they put this in, so it keeps it cooler for a little bit longer. So, like I said, not that important, but a nice touch. And these cocktails are $8 here on Happy Hour. The regular price is $17 on the menu, so get a little bit of a bargain by coming a little early. Yeah. And now, not all their cocktails are on Happy Hour, but this is one of them, and one of their signatures as well. Cheers.
And I believe this pineapple is the one that was infused in those containers, the garnish.
Yes, they have it. Oh, wow. So, one thing I appreciate about this cocktail, it's strong. I like a strong drink. Flavor's nice. The vanilla is not overpowering, and that was one thing I was kind of concerned about. But the flavors overall are really, really good. It's a refreshing cocktail on a hot day like today, like almost every day here in Hawaii. We have hot days. And if you just came from the beach and you're here for happy hour, great cocktail, $8, strong, stiff drink. Sweeter, for those that like sweeter drinks, definitely recommend this one.
Can you try that pineapple? I'm super curious to know.
Yeah, so this was actually infused in that, what was that in? It was infused in that coconut rum, so go ahead and give that a bite.
Coconut rum and pineapple makes me think of a pina colada.
Whoa. That's not what I expected. Yes, it's definitely infused. That was strong. That was like a shot of rum. I'm not going to complain about that, but
strong coconut flavor?
Strong rum flavor, slight coconut. Good. It's a great cocktail.
So if you're here with your kids, don't be giving them the garnish.
Don't give your kids the pineapple, okay? They're not going to like this one. If not, they may like it too much. Cheers.
So I decided to try the Grand Breeze. This has tequila, mango, lime, and orgeat. It is also $8 on the Happy Hour menu, and I believe, or in their Aloha Hour menu, and I do believe that this one also is in that $17 range full price. So really a nice deal. And then they normally serve it on the rocks, but we did get it served straight up and just chilled. So let's go ahead and give it a try. That's actually really good. This is, I'm not a big drinker usually, I'm more of a mocktail fan, but this is actually one that I'm gonna enjoy sipping at a little bit. I'll probably just have maybe half of it, but it's actually really good. I'm tasting a lot of mango, but it's nice. It's got that nice bit of lime, which I really, really love. It's refreshing, but it's sweet. The tequila, it doesn't come across as being really strong. It just has that nice warmth. It's a really, really nice combination. It's a smooth drink. It's delicious. If you like a sweet drink, I think you're definitely gonna like this one. Let's give this one a try. Warning, it was strong, right? So let's go ahead. The vanilla vodka really comes through on that one. I can taste it a lot stronger. I'm getting that essence of vanilla and coconut together. It's actually really, really nice. I'm not getting a lot of pineapple flavor. I don't know if that infused pineapple added a lot to it. This, to me, I'm getting a little bit more of that vanilla and coconut, but it's delicious.
Don't believe me? That's delicious.
So this is a good one. But out of the two, personally, this one has a little bit of a lighter alcohol taste to it. So I think if you're like me and you're more of a mocktail version, you just like an occasional, a few sips here and there.
So
I think you're gonna enjoy this one.
So the difference between these two drinks is one is a martini, which is typically going to be stronger, whereas the other one is going to have a little bit more mixture. So if you look at the two sizes of the glasses, they both have probably the same amount of alcohol in them, just one of them has a lot less mixture, hence the smaller glass. A little bit more mixture, a little bit more juice. The larger glass waters down the strong alcohol flavor.
And then in general, I think I kind of just like the flavor of tequila a little bit better than I like rums and vodkas.
I never thought I'd hear
maybe
the day you said you like tequila.
I mean, just a little bit more. So this is kind of more my thing, but they're both really nice tropical drinks. And at $8 in the international marketplace here in the heart of Waikiki, this is an excellent value. This absolutely beautiful platter in front of me is the Pau Hana collection for $45. On here, we have the Mongolian barbecue rib, the cocktail shrimp, the teriyaki chicken skewers, and I believe those are Kalbi style or teriyaki style chicken skewers on their regular menu. We also have the chicken spring roll, another Rose classic, the umi glazed pork bao buns, and the tempura spicy ahi maki, which is a sushi that has a nice tempura outside and deep fried. It looks incredible. It's so beautifully presented. And I think this is a good representation of Roy's restaurant in general. And of course, the Eating House 1849 by Roy Yamaguchi. This kind of represents some of his best flavors. And it's something that is definitely a must. I think if you have a couple of people on your table, this would be a really great one to get and to split and then to order some other things that you want on the side.
Great appetizer starter. Let's go ahead and give everything a taste. We're gonna start with the spring roll, which looks like it almost has like some kind of like a mango or type of fruit spread underneath.
It looks like a chutney, kind of.
Like a chutney. Looks nice, but definitely not your local Chinese restaurant spring roll. This thing is gourmet. It has like a rice noodle or like a glass clear noodle inside. Looks like a little bit of pork, some vegetables, the crunch on it. Top notch. That's awesome. I'm gonna get a little bit more of that sauce. Now, the sauce, which I thought was gonna be more of a sweeter sauce, is actually more of a tart sauce, but it goes really well with this spring roll.
And I think it's all about the layers of flavor, and that's what makes our cuisine here in Hawaii so special.
That is good. Okay. Man, there's so much to try here. Awesome. Okay, so we just had a bao bun at Pico's right down the road, and that was amazing. This one looks even better. And you got that sauce in there. You can tell that pork is just falling apart.
It's got an ume flavor. So.
The ume, okay. A little bit saltier than I would like overall. But the pork is very tender. The flavors are very, very good. Just I think a little bit less salt in the sauce. But there's some cucumbers over there inside. I'm sorry, cucumbers, some carrots inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that with the carrots. See if it gives a little added flavor or a little bit added crunch to that.
I think it'd be really good for a pickle vegetable. Is it like a Vietnamese pickle kind of flavor?
Umami flavor, saltiness, I think the only thing I'd really benefit from is a little bit of a sweetness. So something like a pickled carrot or a pickled cucumber, something like that inside would definitely benefit it. But overall, that's really, really good. I don't think I'd order that standalone, but coming on the platter, I'll definitely eat it. Okay, and then the Mongolian ribs, which Roy's is known for, that's a big, meaty rib here. Yeah, that's a real deal there. That is good. You just fall off the bone, tenderness. You got the sesame seed, the sweetness of the sweetness of that sauce, the Mongolian sauce, and it's so meaty. There's so much meat on this bone.
So good for the meat lover in your life, or if you're a little hungrier, this might be a good option on the Aloha Hour.
Definitely amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. It looks like a fried musubi, ahi musubi, a little bit of spicy sauce on there. Looks like it could be like an unagi sauce as well, but it looks really, really good. Go ahead and give that a bite. Check that out.
That looks really good. That's the crispy, spicy ahi maki with kabayaki and spicy aioli.
That's the one. If I was to order something, that would be I think the first thing I would order off of this. That crispiness of being fried. The ahi is like, it's kind of like it's not like cube, but it's more of like a blended ahi. It's so good. This is amazing. Get another bite there.
And the crunch of the tempura. I'm so jealous. I wish they did tempura with rice flour.
That's so good.
Okay guys, we're gonna do round two because the footage just actually accidentally got ruined, and you know what, sometimes it happens, it's real life. So let's go ahead and taste this again for you and actually get it on camera this time. So this is the teriyaki chicken skewer on the menu. It is called a kalbi style chicken skewer. It's got sesame seeds and a pickled vegetable. So that little pickled cucumber was meant for this. I'm gonna go ahead and get it here and get a piece of this chicken off here. I can see already it's got some nice char marks. That looks really good. Let's go ahead and give it a bite together. It's delicious. I really like it because the chicken is cooked really well. It's not overdone, it's not dry, it's not chewy. It's cooked just perfectly. It's got a nice char mark, and it has a very, very light kind of teriyaki sauce. So if you're not a fan of those really strong Asian flavors, like I know that we have some friends that have visited from the mainland, and it's just a little too overwhelming. It's a little too sweet, a little too salty, a little too umami. I think this would be a great option for you because it is a hint of it, an echo of it, but it's done very mildly. So I think you're gonna like that. Let's go ahead and take a bite of the Mongolian barbecue baby back ribs with chives and sesame seeds. Again, this is a Roy's classic, so let's go ahead. Okay.
That's the real deal, isn't it?
I like big flavors, so I love this. I'm not afraid of salt. This is really good. If you like a full flavored Asian style item, you're gonna love this. It has those flavors of the sweet, the salty, the umami. Everything comes together really nicely. And then it has that softness and tenderness of a baby back rib. It is excellent. There's a reason why Roy's is so popular for this and why so many people love it. Really, really good. Even if you don't get the Pau Hana platter, you get this one on the side for $10. You get 3 pieces. Really good deal. The last item on my plate here is a piece of shrimp cocktail. And let's go ahead and just take a nibble off of the edge here with the cocktail sauce. It's really good. So when it comes to seafood and to shrimp, my first question or my first concern is, does it taste fresh? This one absolutely tastes super fresh. It's really, really good. They did a nice job with the shrimp. It's very firm and yet tender when you take a bite. It's really, really good. It definitely tastes really fresh, and I love that wasabi and the cocktail sauce. It gives it a nice little spicy bite at the end, but it's very, very good. And with that lemon all over, it added a lot of flavor. It's really good. I'm super happy with all of the choices on here. And of course, I tried the things that weren't wrapped in like panko or a spring roll wrapper. So I didn't get that crunch and that yummy deep fried, but everything that I had here was really excellent. And I think that you liked most of the things that you had there too. I think that this Pau Hana platter or Pau Hana collection for $45, it's a really great deal, especially if you're gonna have more than one person. Order it for the table. You're gonna find somebody that likes something on here, so kind of something for everyone. And it's a nice way to be able to sample the delicious flavors that Roy's is known for. So really a great hit and such a good value on Aloha Hour. I'm gonna go ahead and wash it down with a little bit of this $8 cocktail. Isn't that such a great deal? I think they're being really competitive with some of the places that we've seen here in Waikiki with those cocktails at the lower prices.
This is a nice restaurant. So at these prices, they're being competitive with a lot of other places.
Really good. Oh man, I just had the inside of this fried ahi maki roll, the crispy spicy ahi maki. So I just had the inside of it, and it is so good, so delicious. I love a warm sushi roll or like a grilled musubi. It makes me super sad that San stays closed because my favorite yakimaki baked sushi is no longer, but this is a really good substitute. Okay, so just a little recap on 1849 Eating House. This is a really great option. I think if you wanted to try some local flavors and a little bit more elevated, a little bit more well done, a little quieter, nicer ambiance, this is a really great one to try, or any of the Roy's restaurants. And of course there's a Roy's here as well off of, I believe that's Lures, right across from Halekulani and the Imperial Hotel. So those are really good places to try some really nice local flavors that lean a little bit more Asian. And I think that Roy's or the 1849 Eating House, Merriman's, Monkey Pod, Moku, those are the ones I think of when I think of getting a really good taste of our local cuisine here, using a lot of the local farms and a lot of the fresh flavors. So definitely give them a try when you're here at the International Marketplace.
Definitely come here. I do recommend happy hours for the best values, but come here for dinner. It does fill up pretty quickly at times, so make sure you make reservations if possible. But if you have a small party, walk-ins probably should not be an issue.
If you wanted to, actually, you could come like right before 5, get some happy hours and some cocktails. But as you guys know, there are just so many good places to try here, so we're off to the next one. Okay guys, welcome to Herringbone Waikiki. It's an ocean-to-table dining concept with the finest locally sourced ingredients available. It pays homage to the Southern Californian coastal lifestyle. You can tell by the surroundings. It's just beautiful in here. So cozy, such great ambiance. And we're here to check out their Oyster Hour happy hour specials.
I got the Aoki Manhattan, and it looks very different from a Manhattan that I normally would get. It has whiskey, Averna, Benedictine, and aromatic bitter. So for a Manhattan, I would typically get a scent check first. Okay, smells like a Manhattan. Looks almost like a Manhattan. So typically for a Manhattan, I would expect like a large ice cube. This will water down my drink quickly, and you all know how I feel about that. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. Yeah, that's a good Manhattan. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. The flavor is very nice. The richness of it. So usually a Manhattan, you get a full forward of the whiskey. This just gets a full forward of like that sweet whiskey flavor. This is really nice. Now, however, what I am going to do is I ask my server for another glass. And because we do have the smaller ice cubes in here, there's not a lot. So you're actually getting a pretty solid drink here. I'm going to just go ahead and do that. Oh, one made it in. It's okay. We'll live with that. And I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of my cocktail.
And this one on the happy hour menu from 4 to 6 is?
It's $12. So a typical cocktail here in Waikiki, you would expect to spend around $18 to $25 maybe for Manhattan. So at $12, I would say we get a 30 to 50% off of a typical cocktail price. So it's not a bad deal.
And I'm probably a little red from the last drink of the tequila, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a mocktail this time. I got the Lilikoi and Lychee Breeze. This is a mocktail that was $10 on their regular menu. I see a little skewer of lychee garnish. It does look quite good. Let's go ahead. This is really good. It's actually, I was expecting it to be very sweet. I don't know, I think lychee tends to be a much sweeter drink, but I can really taste the Lilikoi flavor. I don't know how they did it, but it's got a lot of really nice tart Lilikoi flavor. I'm getting a lot more of that than the lychee, so if you're looking for a sweet drink, this is going to be a much more tart mocktail. But let's show you the food. A bit of a fire and ice thing going on here, guys. The oysters and this.
So this is washiguru, which is a local wagyu, and they have a hot stone. So we actually just take and cook it. Now we did something similar to this in Hakone with a hot stone with the steak, and we cooked it on the hot stone. And if you want to see that, go ahead and check out our Hakone video, our Hakone Japan video. But we're gonna go ahead and see how this works. Ooh, You know, I remember when I was working in sales many years ago, they said it's the sizzle that sells the steak. And I have to agree.
Oh, and the smell. That smells scrumptious.
That anticipation. Now this was $16. You don't get a ton of it, but you get, looks like 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces. And, oh, maybe 9. And you want to move fast on this because it's going to cook fast. And we don't want to overcook it. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So I'm going to go ahead and get that on your plate.
Okay, so I'm super excited. Oyster hour is totally my thing, and I did get, there's the 3 oyster minimum. I did get the 3. No one else at the table likes oysters. I'm the only one, unfortunately. I don't know why, because they are so good. I have a dear friend who has since moved to New York, and she actually got me turned on to raw oysters. I used to be just about the cooked ones, but this is so good. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of that wasabi cocktail sauce. I got a lot of that lemon on that first one. Look at that, looks delicious. So good. Charlotte, if you're watching, I totally missed you having oysters with you. That was so delicious. The cocktail sauce is really good. A really good oyster, I think, tastes like, and I know I keep saying this about fresh seafood, but it tastes like the ocean. I don't know how else to describe it. It's really just so good. Let me go ahead. I know I love that cocktail sauce. Go ahead and use the other sauce in here. And I feel like this is a kimchi sauce, so that's going to be very interesting. I love the local spin on it. Go ahead and we got a lot of that kimchi, and it's very nice and acidic and delicious. I love it. Oyster happy dogs. These are scrumptious. If you're here in Waikiki, you like oysters, come for oyster hour. You're going to be so glad that you did. So now that we got that tasted, so good. I did go ahead and cut myself a piece of this octopus. It was really sad because it was so beautifully done, but got a little slaw. These are black-eyed peas under it that we found. And when I did cut a piece of this octopus, it was so unbelievably tender. I used a butter knife and it just cut like butter. It was really nice. Love the preparation. They have a lot of different sauces on here, so let's go ahead and give it a bite. So I did take a rather large bite of that, but it was delicious. Really tender, not chewy, not tough, really good. I like the black-eyed peas. It adds a little bit of a creaminess to it. And the octopus itself, now it has this nice char in it, so you're kind of getting that kind of charred barbecue, smoky flavor. It's really nice. The gochujang is a little bit more of a spicy Korean flavor. They play really nicely together. And then the creaminess of the black-eyed peas under it, and the slaw on top of it, looks like it has a little bit of creamy dressing, and the crunch from the red cabbage and the carrots. Really good. Nice, well-balanced dish. An amazing value on this menu. I believe that this one was only $14. The presentation, the amount. I'm seriously blown away. I'm very impressed by herringbone. We come in the past for dinner, happy hours. It was just okay. But this has like completely outdone my expectations. And I was a little disappointed we didn't get over to Mina's because I love a Mina restaurant. Mina's Fish House in Colleen is one of my favorites. But herringbone is my new favorite. You'll have to come and check it out for yourself.
Okay, so here in Hawaii, octopus, we actually call it taco. Not like the taco, like the Mexican taco, T-A-C-O, but T-A-K-O. So that's what we know it as in Hawaii. And just a little short story, I used to dive a lot for this growing up. So I have a lot of expectation to this. Now, one thing I appreciate about this one here is how tender it is. Now, octopus or taco is not typically this tender, so they must have done something to tenderize it. A lot of times they will soak it in like vinegar just to soften it up, because typically octopus is a little bit more tough and chewy, and you're not going to get that with this one. So I got a nice size bite. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of that cabbage as well as that carrot, so I want a little bit of crunch, and I'm going to get that sauce in there as well. So I'm going to try to formulate that perfect bite. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Wow. Man. That is so good. Unbelievable. You get a sizable portion, but the flavor, everything, well thought out. They put this together so well. Cabbage, black eyed peas, carrots, sauces, everything just comes together and one just beautiful explosion of flavor in your mouth. It's so good. Definitely recommend this. Best thing we tried so far from here.
Okay, so I am again really impressed by the food and the service here at Herringbone. We had one of the nicest servers ever, so thanks again for a wonderful experience. Can't wait to be back soon. That was the best octopus that I've actually had since we were in Italy.
Thanks so much for spending the day with us here at Waikiki's International Marketplace. We had the most delightful time sharing these hidden dining gems with you. We've got so much more vibrant Hawaii life coming your way, seen through our eyes as a local and boutique luxury advisor. So be sure to subscribe and join us for the next adventure coming up real soon. As always, we're sending you sunshine and aloha, this time from breezy Waikiki.